what's up? It's Albert Locked In Media. Just quick before we start this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick and explain this video and talk about why I shot this video, what this video is. Just a recap of Paris Fashion Week, but I wanted to make it more cinematic. I wanted to make it feel like you can immerse yourself, like you were really there at the shows, at these interviews, and the showrooms as well. So it's also like another perspective, is getting like education about like certain brands and like the new seasons coming up from like a buyer's perspective, also from like a consumer perspective. I just wanted to give a quick breakdown of what this is. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I don't see nobody else doing any kind of fashion content like this on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sure you'll love it. If you do like it, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. Are you excited for the show?
Definitely, yeah. First time seeing Rhuigi's work in person.
I feel like the energy for this one is different too. Like,
It feels very peaceful too. I like the garden approach. I feel like he's definitely done that before too. It's like embedded in the brand's DNA.
DDG from Pontiac, Michigan. It was amazing, man. Rhude is one of my favorite brands. I like the little flare dress thing, and I like the surfboard bag. Yeah, I'm finna go to Immerse. I might go to Rick Owens, hit a few shows, go back home.
What's your name? Where you from?
DDG, I'm from Pontiac, Michigan.
Okay, Michigan. Stop playing with me. Definitely in the house, man. Damn, we see your look. Describe your fit right quick.
We got all Rhude on, man. Rhude jacket. Rhude pants.
Okay.
Full Rhude boxers.
Damn.
Then I went Balenciaga.
Okay.
Matching.
BB.
Then I went.
I mean, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I went
Jeez.
with the matching band. You did.
Damn. I mean, the ring, the accessories, everything, the chain, boy. Doing your thing, man. If you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be?
I would say, dress like me.
Damn. Jeez. What's your favorite meal?
Spaghetti.
Damn, man. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Big Libra, man. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir.
bonjour. No? Media?
No, it's forbidden.
Oh, forbidden? Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you. What do you personally think of the collection?
I especially like the second half, like the female looks. I'm a big surfing guy, so I love the surfing information. Favorite piece that I wore today? Probably this right here. Shorts.
We are now at the Rhude Showroom. What's cool about the showrooms, you'll see a lot more of the ready-to-wear pieces. So here I'm at the t-shirt section. I love these tees. Rhude is one of my favorite brands. Very easy to wear, but as you can see, this tee kind of has like the knitted neck going down to like the shoulders. Also like on the arms, you'll see some knitted, which is very clean graphics. Rhuigi kills it every time when it comes to the tees. And then over here we have some of my favorite accessories, Rhude hats. I own a couple. I love them. I wear them a lot, but the different textiles he continues to use. You see like the denim one. This one got like the suede on there with the brown is really cool, but really nice details. I love the Rhude hats. Easy to wear. It's great stuff. And then here we got the Rhude shorts, which is also a big standout for the brand. It does very well. I love the shorts. This year he did a lot more simple ones. As you can see, no logo blasts on these, just really nice silhouettes. These are probably my favorite shorts. Just all over print, kind of gives me like Polo Ralph Lauren, kind of Tommy Hilfiger-ish. And then over here we had some more like sportswear, this almost jersey-like with the zipper I loved, middle logo, super clean. And these tees are probably my favorite overall from the collection. I just love the material, very light for the summer. I can see myself outside having a drink, chilling in the hotel lobby in one of these. These are super fly. And then over here we have this baby blue and white terry cloth polo, which I thought was super sick and deserved to be on the runway. These are some of the button-ups that were at the showroom. This washed out yellow is a nice color, hidden off with the green and the brown, very tropical vibes. Overall, I do really like this collection. I think Rhuigi did a great job on design and also just the show aspect. It was definitely one of my favorite parts of the trip. Honor the Gift is a brand out of LA founded by Russell Westbrook, who actually was there at the showroom showcasing his own brand to clients, which I thought was pretty cool to see. The brand represents self-belief, dedication, and honor in the gifts given to you. This season was inspired by the 70s, so he showcases that through a lot of the silhouettes he chooses, also the materials. The color palette ties in very well with this collection, also the graphics on the tees, giving it that retro feeling. Overall, I really like this collection. I can see myself even wearing a couple pieces and throwing it in my closet.
My name's cjaysyre and I'm from St. Louis, but I live in New York. Just coming to a few shows, doing some networking, modeling, and just doing my influencer things that I usually into. Either Givenchy or, and tomorrow, Maison Mihara, a few shows. I gotta check my schedule. I gotta keep it under wraps, but I got a lot of good stuff coming, yes.
Baby, sound of you, fucking keeper.
Often also further season, because for Matthew this is like our, how can I say, core. Okay, he really loves this distressed needle. Look, this is all handmade. So you go under the machine with the needle, but without the thread, and you just punch it. And he also goes like, you know what, everyone, if they wanted, they can just repeat and they do their own. You know, look, carry over, simple. Bomber jacket, very light but very warm. Oversized, lighter top, just to give, you know, but clean. Leather showpieces, all made in Italy. The hoodie, you can open it up here and fold, and therefore it would come like that, and therefore you could style it in a different way. Obviously this is like statement pieces, and therefore we also thought it for stylists or for people that need to do imaging with them, and therefore they could play with the way it gets styled. Another bomber jacket, let's say with the insertion of the new logo. bulky and with a kind of wider, stiff shape compared to the other bomber jacket, just to give an option. And then we go to what I told you before, like the proper thing. This is the showpiece. It came out with, let's say, the same toner jeans, but with the buckle on the side that we have over there. I will show you. Just like a layer, like to give something easier, because here people always ask us for jersey and therefore like, why not? Then we have the shirting. The shirting comes in blue checks or black checks, and then you have short sleeve, long sleeve. Then you can have the one with the embellishment of these details that are hand put with heat, and you would have them in silver on the blue and in black on the black. Or like simple without nothing and with the logo embroidered right here. Obviously, you know, we offer it every season because there's a very unique following. It's actually collectible pieces. I actually discovered that people collect these things. We had them in light indigo, like last season. We went on darker colors for this one. This is the black on black, just to give it effect. This is like, let's say, like a double t-shirt layered on top of it. And this is what I was telling you, that is basically the pants as it's shown, but with the details of less pockets. So you could either have photo pockets on the other, or this is slightly. This is a little bit padded, and therefore when you use and when you wear it, it's going to keep the structure, and it will be. This is all handmade, straight on the top. Because as you can see, the original, like it wasn't like before, because the original color is at the bottom, so there's a lot of work on this thing. Doesn't weigh anything.
Oh yeah. The grab and go.
Super warm and like it's such a statement piece. It just fits perfect.
What size is that?
That looks sick.
It's an M, but honestly it's the perfect size. Like it fits everybody. And except if you're a basketball player and then you need, I don't know, an M.
An L.
Otherwise it's just perfect. And we have a full story, so we have the long trousers, the short one, and the top right there, just to create the story in it. So obviously, like Matthew's very much into, you know, technical materials and practicality, and also all of that, we have layers in order to recreate that with the details that are kept, you know, like for example the zip cover that you can find on different pieces. This is what I was telling you, like the full-on suit. There is still like with an elastic band at the back to make it more comfortable and give that kick that is not just formal, but with feel. We also have 3 different lengths of shorts. So we have a short, and a 3/4. This is the 3/4. With the embellishment, just to keep the story going. This is what I'm wearing, the tactical one, just in Ireland. With the full look with the shirt that you saw on the other side. And the same detail with the buckle that you saw on the long ones, we have them on the shorts, with a little distress on the back, just to give, you know, that kind of more urban feel contemporary feel.
What I like about this show every year is that he really lets you into the thought process behind it. He always has this letter that's placed on your seat where he tells you what he was thinking about during the show before he created it, where's the inspirations. And this year was about like the freedom of youth. I like the souvenir jackets a lot, how weathered they were and the way that they fit. A lot of the outerwear that just looks like it was made for a giant but they placed it on a human. I love that. I mean, it be switching up, but I'm always into something that's reflective of how I came up and how I grew up. You know, I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from San Francisco, so it's a lot of color, a lot of flowing, a lot of textures on a day-to-day. That's how I describe it. My favorite piece on today is, ironically, probably the shoes, the Honnor schemes. These it's a Japanese brand that takes popular silhouettes and remixes them, remakes them, all in this vegan organic leather. Yeah, man, they dressed me in the look today, and it is. I like how they always play with proportions and flip things that we are so used to and make them feel so unusual.
Maison Mihara is a Japanese fashion label. They're very known for their innovative approach when it comes to design, especially their footwear. They do a lot of reimagined takes on classic silhouettes. So here we have their own take on the Reebok Classic. One of the biggest standouts is obviously the sole. It's very distorted, melted almost looking. But my personal favorite out of these two is just the wash. That's why I picked these up. I love that sun fade. Maison Mihara was definitely the biggest showroom that I visited while being in Paris. The amount of clothes, there was different things going on here. We have the stylist styling the model, showing the clients how to put together pieces. It is very easy to get overwhelmed by the amount of clothes that was in the room, but this was by far my favorite showroom, just based off the design and my personal taste. I'm a fan of their artwork and the graphics they use. A lot of their stuff looks almost hand-drawn or airbrushed on, and they also do a lot of repurposed clothing. So that's something that I always rotate in my closet.
Guys, so much possibly went wrong with this one. Pull the fire alarm. And I was like, dude, we need more time. Just pull the fire alarm.
He's the last one. He's the last
one. I cannot stress. This project was so big. We had never done something so big because this just had like 24 actors. There was like, each set had 5 people moving it. There was sound, lighting. There was like so many things had to work at the right moment. And yeah, fuck, man. And I was sitting there like, oh my God, this isn't gonna work. And you know, I'd just done LV, so like everyone from LV was coming, all the fashion people were coming. I was pretty nervous. Yeah.
It's like all the struggle seats. Like, can somebody put me on the extra VIP?
If you're investing in a fashion show for financial gain, you should not do it. If you're investing in a fashion show to enter a different world where your brand is seen in a different level and your goal is to continue doing fashion shows and continue to be in that realm, if like, let's say you're trying to be a little bit more high end, then it's worth it. Or if you're like me, where you just love creative challenges and you're fine losing a shit ton of money.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tired of running around in circles? Introducing Focus 500.
A flamingo must have its head upside down when it eats.
The new and improved Folk-O-Matic.
What?
Much better than the previous
What are you
model.
saying?
The new Focus 500
Hello?
puts the pro in procrastination.
Siempre haces 10,000 cosas a la vez.
Mom? When seagulls
Mom, what are you
follow
doing here?
a trawler, it's because they believe fish will be thrown into the sea.
Do you not see me?
What if you would have gotten that full-time job at Louis Vuitton?
What? Why would you say that?
You are always a fighter.
You will never see a U-Haul behind a trawler.
Am I not here?
What if you did
Hello?
a fashion show
Yes.
that's an auction?
Do you not see me?
A comedy show.
Hello, what
a
is this?
claymation show.
Where am I?
Theater show.
An
Hello?
underwater
Fun
show.
show.
Hello?
A talk show.
Who's in
A
control?
talk show.
Are we? Are we in my mind?
It's neither here nor there, nor up nor down. You are here now, present, just where you always have been and always will be. So, why look further, huh? Feel it. Bang on your chest. You're alive.
Do you know me? Have we met before?
I know as much as you show me, or I know as much as you're willing to make it work, huh? Bang on your chest. Go on, like me. Bang on your chest. There. Now you're here.
Do you not hear the crackling of the fire? What is this smoke? Do you not see this?
To assume there is a fire is almost as powerful as the being a real fire, huh? A mind is a powerful enemy or ally.
This isn't a game. Why are you so calm?
Oh, I've been here before. Many, many, many times.
I haven't. I don't even know why I'm here.
You came here to what?
What do you mean? I didn't come here to die?
So you came here for what?
I obviously came here to fucking live.
Ah, there. You said it. You came here to live. You've said it yourself. This is life. You can fucking feel it. And, isn't it funny that now that the house is burning, you feel more alive?
Now what?
What the fuck? Huh? You are an hour late. Come over here. And how can you come here looking so disheveled? You are a mess. Look, you look like something for a dog to scrub. Here, stand here for a minute. Put your arm in there. Little arm. Make an effort. Go on. Put your arm in the jacket. Voilà. Et l'autre petit bras. We have to get you looking nice. Huh? Stand here for 2 seconds. Okay. We come down here. We take the little zip. Huh? Ah. Much better, huh? Now you look like someone respectable. Now, go up to the HR and go see Stacy.
Who's Stacy?
Let's just assume for a second that this is an absolute truth. At the core of human nature is the need for creative work, yes? We can agree on that. Then it would be in our best interest to constantly explore and support that need.
But how do you define creative work?
The arts, literature, art, music, sculpture, something without bounds.
You see, that is where I disagree. All of those have very clear bounds, and it is within restriction that creativity emerges. Creative work, I believe, is a reaction against rigid rules, and indeed, it might be most inspired by having something to break. Without any limits and with too much freedom, we might just find ourselves pondering what-ifs, without any action.
But it's not just what-ifs, I need something more.
More. What we are doing here is just as much a part of the creative process, maybe even more so, than ruminating on the arts.
How can you say what we're doing here is creative? Look where we are.
Creativity is a direct result of work, effort, and time. We are that. Some of the most creative people I've ever met work within walls just like these. These walls are inspiring.
If you work against them.
Looking at your paperwork here, I'm surprised to see you're quitting.
I'm not quitting. I just got here.
Well, I also would not recommend it. You are so close. What was it? The overworking, the hours? Your office wasn't big enough, sweetheart?
It was none of those things. I'm literally here. I'm looking at you.
You ever try rotating?
What?
You don't rotate? Sometimes. Having a new perspective on a similar setting is all you need. Between you and me, every time I feel a little not myself, I rotate the office 30 degrees.
Yeah, but what happens if you go another 90?
I'd probably not be very comfortable, but I definitely have a new perspective.
It's said that happiness is the ultimate good, but is this personal happiness or collective happiness? And is this moral pursuit for collective happiness detrimental to one's personal growth?
It depends on what you deem important. Is there a moral strength in choosing the collective over the self?
The pursuit of morality is based on the belief in God. You take away that belief, you're left with very few options.
Or too many options, leaving everything a little pointless.
It's impossible to maintain a true sense of happiness for any extended period of time. It is the pursuit of happiness or the searching for something that is the ultimate human condition. And sometimes we have to embark on a journey that might entail a temporary break from happiness to have some sort of relativity.
If the striving or pursuit is the only guaranteed way of achieving happiness, and striving happens in every aspect of the day, shouldn't we all be happy?
Hello? Yeah, it's me. I guess can't say I was expecting that question. I mean, in the simplest form, I don't see it as tedious work. I see it as mental exercise, you know, a positive procrastination. No, I don't mean it in a bad way. I actually think having a defined goal is one of life's most enjoyable fulfillments, no matter how boring the task is. Yes, of course, success is the satisfaction, but we can't guarantee that. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Whose Idea Is It Anyways? The show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. Or do they? I'm your host for this evening, and we have a great show lined up for you tonight. So hold on to your hats. It's cool. It's groovy. It's... Whoa! Looks like our final contestant of the day was running a little late and forgot something. What do you all think? Should we let him stay and compete, or should we leave him with his shortcomings? Okay. Let the show begin. Tonight it's story time, and here's how it works. You, the audience, get to come up with a word, and our contestants have to make a sentence using only words that start with the same first letter. Give me some words, please. Ideally, a person, place, or thing. Winston, W, that's a good one. Contestant number one, Winston.
Winston was walking.
When? William?
Whispered.
Where's?
Walters.
Whittle Wabbit?
Ooh! Unfortunately, no matter how adorable it sounds, Whittle Wabbit does not start with a W, and you are out of here! We'll be right back after this commercial break. Sponsored by Kid Super, maker of clown clothes. I mean, seriously, even a rainbow wouldn't want to wear this suit.
Guys, do you think you would hesitate less if you knew you're not in control of your decisions?
I actually think that I would hesitate more and then just wait for the day where I make my own decision.
But why wait? If the outcome is predetermined, the jump has already been decided. Yes, but what if it's not predetermined? Then what?
Well, then both possibilities just cancel each other out.
I think it ultimately boils down to the important distinction between being open to change and change being based only on an omnipotent power. It's always boiling down to you.
Now, these changes can be the same. Some based on a higher power and some based on personal instinct.
Yes, and I think that is when man and God are in sync. And when I say man, I mean the man that is concerned with the betterment of humanity.
Well, hang on.
Oh, he's hanging.
How can we define what is the betterment of humanity? I mean, how do we as humans even know? That is where the higher power comes from.
Oh, I would say there is an innate human moral code that we all have. Don't you agree?
Yes, but why do we all have that? Is that not an example of something bigger?
Well, I still think when it comes to a higher power...
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yes, go on. About what? About our existential situation?
You guys ever wonder who's pulling the strings?
I don't care. There's magic in the unknown. I am open and comfortable with not knowing.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we're well aware you're comfortable with not knowing, Steve.
If I knew everything, well, then what would be the point?
Tomorrow I may be pushed into another room or drop down to the ground, but I am open to new experiences.
Yes, darling, but you're not in control.
I am in control of what I can control.
There's
darling.
comfort in the lack of control. Who would want him driving the ship?
Wait, so you want me to cut you down?
No! Why would we want to have our feet on the ground? Doesn't look so good from up here.
I mean, you could cut Steve down, I wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
come on, mate.
I'm only joking, darling. You know you're the butter to my bread.
And I'm the jam to your bread?
I like croissants, but...
I really need to pee now.
minutes.
You know those little sketches with funny captions? Sit down. I always love to look at the sketches and then I try to come up with my own captions. Like this one, for example. It's a drawing of two trees. They have faces and they seem to be talking to each other. And one tree is lying on the ground. What's your caption? Guys, what do you think?
Oh, okay. So we're supposed to find a caption for two trees talking to each other and another one that fell on the ground?
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
How about, do you think he even made a sound?
Poor sap.
He was always more bark than bite.
I bet his favorite group was the Roots.
Timber.
1 minute.
I got another one. Okay, this is the drawing of a dinosaur eating dinner with an older woman in what seems to be a very classy restaurant.
Online dating really works.
30 seconds.
Way to break the ice age.
What about Oedipus, T-Rex?
After 3 divorces, she was looking for a more mature man.
Okay, wait. I think I get it. What about, I thought all mature men were extinct.
3, 2, 1. Ready.
Excuse me, sir. You, your clothes are done.
What?
Clothes, done.
Wait, but what were the captions from the magazine?
Oh, that's just a fun game. This is my notebook. None of that existed. I made it up.
No way.
You made it up, all right? Well, you got any more?
All right, there's a stage with a man, and there's a spotlight, and the crowd is empty. So, what do you think?
Don't turn the lights on. He thinks it's a full house.
Oh, he really took the one-man play concept literally.
Maybe everybody's waiting in line at the bathroom.
They said, build it, and we will come.
Hello? Hello?
Am I going crazy? The Misadventures of Kintsugi.
Hello? 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 Am I going crazy? What are these thoughts I keep hearing that pop in and out of my mind as if callings from a distant land? Are they reminders? Are they alarms ringing, demanding like to-do lists written in a jumbled notebook by a wise, mad man willing and able to weave and juxtapose different thoughts together, recontextualizing the insane into the genius? If a thought is an idea that has no direction, then an idea is a thought that has escaped. We must see ourselves as magicians, and each new idea a great escape. Locked in a box with only minutes to live, inspiration has to come. I put myself in burning fires to demand action. There's always a spark, there's always life, there's always movement. It's funny how a burning house can make you feel so alive. The mind is a muscle that can be trained to see the world as awe-inspiring. Rules turn to guides, structure turns to practice, deadlines turn to inspiration. The more input, the more output. We are a direct result of the hours we put in. There's nothing quite like a 3 a.m. idea. There is nothing quite like a 3 a.m. idea, a great man once said. This never existed, I made it up. We must be in a constant state of play, a need to provoke, a need to find joy and humor in every little aspect of this thing we call life. But there also must be a sense of calmness, a sense of freedom that allows us to see the joy in the fuck-ups and the mistakes. Isn't it thrilling to be alive? I must say it again, it is thrilling to be alive! We are all puppets at the end of the day,
Who's pulling the strings does not matter. Give your thoughts meaning. Run out of the burning houses. Dance with strangers. Let yourself be pulled by magic. Run! Run naked in open fields.
Make it up. I never got good advice from someone who didn't take risks. As a great man once said, put yourself in burning houses and you'll see some fucking inspiration. Thank you so much. That was unbelievable. I really gave it my all on this one. What's next? I'll see you next year. Yay!